So I don't care. We win 4-3. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Ty, it's kind of rare to see such a progression to the mean over the course of a game like this one from the first half or from the second half to the first half. Did you feel it didn't seem like your offense changed all that much. Did it just finally feel like you got the weight off your shoulders of the team making shots kind of?
I thought early on, to be honest, Jess, I just thought early on we had great looks. We generated a lot of good shots early on, and it was kind of funny because on the bench, the guys was, just like T-Man and Reggie started laughing. Like, I can't believe, we're getting wide open shots and can't make. I just keep taking them with confidence. And I thought in the first half, we really, really got good shots. Second half, I think we got so much, as far as good shots because we got to play small. And we really, offensively, we really don't know how to play small right now. But I know we're better defensively because we can switch and then we can fire and rotate. So we just got to keep working with that small lineup and just find out what works and what we can run. But like I said, our guys, they kept competing. Defensively, they were great. I thought our fives was great on Shea when he had it going. And then PG just brought us on with some great miraculous shots.
You guys started to run more in the fourth, transition-wise. Is that
Well, we got stops. So, when you get stops, Luke's going to be open in transition. PG's going to be able to, come down, attack one-on-one in transition. And, teams are doing a good job of trying to stay attached to Luke now so he can't get open in a half-court set. So, in transition, you really don't have a man, so everybody's just trying to sprint back and protect the paint, and that's when Luke's getting shots. And that's how PG got going, late in that fourth to bring us home.
How sustainable do you feel is your defense with the way that guys are just going out there, forced turnovers, scrambling, firing, just to find a way to win a game?
Yeah, we just got to, continue to do what we can do to try to win. And, I thought Nico was great at setting the tone with that, picking up full court, shadowing in the backcourt. Whatever we have to do to try to make it work, we got to do it. And just the biggest thing is offensively, we got to catch up with our defense. And I think with the small lineup, just getting better with the small lineup of how we want to play and what style we want to play. So I got to do a better job with that.
How much do you expect to be able to do that with the fact that you look this month, you guys are playing so many games. You got 15 more games this month in 29 days. How do you expect to kind of get that offense up to speed in games?
We make shots and they get up to speed because now it's going to be more driving lanes. It's going to be more time to attack. But if you're not making shots, I wouldn't guard us either. So and when we start making shots, I think a lot of things will change. Even we should be better defensively because we can get back and get set in transition. But when we're making shots, we're a totally different team. So, nothing you can do about it right now. Like I said, in the first half, I thought we generated good shots. And then the second half, I just, like I said, PG carried us home. It got a little nasty offensively, but, defensively we're good because we were small. Was able to switch and able to fire, like I said, get in rotations.
Hey, Ty, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
I know you mentioned about, shots not falling. And at one point between the third and the fourth, for about 12 minutes straight, the team only made threes. No twos were generated that went in. And it's the third straight game of not reaching 100 points. Is there a little bit of concern on just how hard it is to get inside of the paint at some points of time?
Well, I think we'll be able to get inside the paint more once we start making shots. I thought OKC did a great job of just packing the paint and basically just selling out and saying, we're going to protect the paint. And you guys have to make shots. And they did a good job. And, sometimes PG went a little too deep. We kept telling them they're all converging, so it's going to be hard to get down in the paint. And I know he wanted to keep attacking, but I thought, like I said, the last 6 minutes of that fourth, he really started, taking his 3-point shot, in his ISOs, just jab, jump shot, and not really, using a lot of energy to get his shot off. So something we got to continue to keep working on. But, attacking the paint is what we want to do because when we do that and teams help, we get open shots. We just got to start knocking them down.
I know that Terrence shot just 4-14, but it was one of those games where the box score didn't really tell his impact, especially in transition where he got going for you guys. How did you see that kind of open things up for you, especially with his energy inside?
It was great. In the first half, I think he checked in and had 3 wide open threes, and that's when him and Reggie's on the bench laughing. But his energy is infectious. Like I said, it's not about making shots all the time, but just taking your open shots when you have them. But just defensively, I think attacking in transition, like you said a few times, and just being big and strong and athletic, and he was able to attack and get downhill a few times.
the coaching staff had been telling the players to keep shooting, but like, I'm curious, like from your perspective, obviously you got to tell them to keep shooting, but do you almost just go like, holy crap, like how are we missing so many shots?
I mean, when I see it on tape, I think that way. But I told Reggie, I know, so I got a stomach. You know, I'm kind of fat, but you can boil my wrist. You know, I can still shoot it. I can still shoot it, but I can't move it all. You know, I told him and T-Man that. But, I mean, it's, you know, like I said, our guys, like I said, they can make shots. We know that. And just got to continue to keep doing it. I got faith and confidence in them. So you had no choice. If you open, you definitely got to shoot it or you're going to get a worse shot. So it's going to come around.
Ty, when you have a first half like that, do players kind of look at you crazy in the locker room, like just keep shooting? And it's like, is it almost like eventually it goes in?
No, I mean, just coming in, I think shooting, 30% at halftime from the field and 14 from three. And I just said, we can't go nowhere but up. I mean, can't get too much worse than that. And the guys agreed. But like to be down 4 at halftime after the way we struggled offensively, you know, the guys felt like we was in a good place. So, wasn't any panic. It was just more so like just continue to keep playing the same way, try to generate shots, and we got to be able to make open threes.
Ty, you said you guys just had to rebound the ball better, and it sort of happened today. Any idea why that happened?
Bishaw, I guess, last practice, we had a rebounding drill we did for like 15 minutes where guys had to box out, get engaged rebounds, and really hitting and having contact, which you don't like during the season. But the way we're getting out rebounded and the way we're playing small basketball, we really got to make a conscious effort of just making sure we're hitting bodies. And when our smalls are on bigs, the other guys have to come back and try to get engaged rebounds. So that drill helped us out a little bit for tonight. So got to keep it going.
What does it say about sort of like the professionalism of the group to not get frustrated, to keep playing?
I mean, it's hard. I mean, you know, you get frustrated when you know that you're getting good shots and you're not making them. But usually in the past, you know, it would affect our defense if we wasn't making shots. But this year it hasn't been the case. Like we haven't been making shots, but guys are still defending, you know, still competing on the defensive end. So, you know, if we continue to keep doing that, you know, like I said, shots are going to fall.